What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another video for the channel. Today I wanted to share with you guys what I do with the female bettas after they're done breeding and laying eggs. But before that, what you have in front of you right here is brine shrimp, newborn, just hatch brine shrimp that I'm going to feed some of the betta fries that I already have from last week. These fries are about 8 days old already. Look at them. See them moving in there? See that? There's a couple. There's a couple. So I'm just gonna take this pipette and suck in there some. See? I'm just gonna spread them everywhere on the tank. You know, ideally you wanna suck up. It's more difficult, but you wanna make sure that you get the ones that are swimming around, probably towards the top, because what you don't want is to get a bunch of them that are already dead. I'm just gonna do this. There you go. And that's enough. Yeah, you don't want a bunch of them, because that happens, you know, when you're hatching brine shrimp. Sometimes some of them they're just dead, you know, and if you leave them for too long while hatching, and I don't want them to end up at the bottom of the tank here. I don't want the fries to be eating from the bottom of the tank, because then they might end up eating other microorganism or dirt or whatever, and they get sick, you know. So the farther they are from the bottom of the tank, the better. If you see them laying down around the bottom of the tank, you know, dragging their body around the bottom of the tank, they might get sick with bacteria, you know, and eventually die. From this hatch, I've had, you know, there's probably a couple hundred of them, and I've had 4 already die. The way I know is because sometime I come here in the morning, and if one is dead, it's up floating at the surface level, so I just scoop it out, you know, and there's been 4 of them. So, you know, that's a good sign, because, you know, that's just nature, right? Nature is like that. There's you know, nature will take care. They just weren't meant to live, you know. Out of 200 babies, it's understandable that 5, 6, hell, even 20 could potentially die, because, you know, some are just not born healthy and strong enough, and they get sick easily and they'll die. So that's very normal, you know. So now you see this here, I wanted to show you guys, because earlier today I actually was at a Reddit forum, and somebody asked a question about a male betta that was, the fins were rotting, and she was very afraid, you know, that it wouldn't make it. So I answered, I replied to her, and I also wanted to make this video because this applies, man, to many things. This technique, I use it in this particular case to get my female bettas healthy again and cure any damage to her tails and fins, but it applies to many things. It's just the difference is just the quantity that you use. So this is methylene blue and salt, a little bit of salt that was in here. So I cannot waste any time, because right now in that bucket that you see right there, I had a male and female. They already done laying the eggs, And the reason why I know that is because if you see down there, I don't know if you could see, but down there, the female is hiding already, while the male is keeping complete control of the bubble nets. Now I know for a fact that they lay eggs because I made a little film of it and I saw them. So she's also a lot skinnier than she was when I put her in. So I know she's ready to come out of there, because what I don't want is for the male to keep beating her up, because what's gonna happen now, because there's eggs in the bubble nest, now the male, you see, look at him where he was already looking at her, you see that? And back to the nest. So he doesn't want her nowhere near that bubble nest, because he's afraid that she's gonna eat all the eggs. And funny thing is, a lot of times it's the male, the ones that end up eating all the eggs. So I'm gonna try to scoop her out without disturbing the water too much. Come on, come in here. You know you want to go in there because you want to get away from this guy. Come on. I put that. There you go. See, now I'm going to bring her over here. And I'm going to put her in this little bit of water. Come on, man. And that's that. See, the thing is, she's actually doing really good. Like that male didn't really beat her up too much and didn't eat or try to destroy her fins way too much. She's actually pretty damn good. I'm glad, because sometimes look at her, sometimes males really shoot up on the female tails and fins, but not this time. She's actually pretty good. See that? She's pretty good. So now she's gonna stay in this water for a few hours. The thing about the methylene blue and salt is that it helps any cuts or damage to the tail or fins. It helps them cure a lot quicker, right? It's like when you get a cut and you use alcohol to clean it up and then you put a Band-Aid, right? Well, this will do pretty much the same job. You cannot put a Band-Aid on a fish, so this is what you do, right? You put methylene blue, a little bit of salt, and you leave her in there for a few hours. And now I could actually leave her in there if I wanted to for a day, and that's fine. But you leave her in there for a few hours, and I will not feed her anything at all for 24 hours. And I already have gray water with almond leaves in there, direct sunlight hitting that water. So that water is extremely beneficial for her to continue to get healthier within the next few days. And in 2 weeks, she'll be just fine. Now, she might not have her tails fully developed, because as you can see, look, I got this one here. She's been in here for about eight days now. And as you can see, the tails are not fully grown yet. See, it's still damaged. That's gonna take a while. I mean, the tails are not gonna come back right away, But as you can see, this one actually had more severe damages done to her by the male. But she's extremely healthy regardless, right? So this is actually the male that I have with her. And that's that. Just wanted to share with you guys that quick video here. Just gonna leave her in there for a few hours, and then later in the afternoon, before night time, I'm just gonna bring her back to her bucket, and Let me take a look at that male. Look at him. Now, I'm not gonna take the chance with this guy. I know he's got to have a bunch of eggs in there, because that female was packed, man, real packed. The way she was, with that, how thick she was, I'm certainly she had to have enough eggs for, I mean, almost 400 fries. So I'm not gonna take a chance with these guys, because I already tried breeding this koi betta with another female. Actually, which one was it? I think it was this one here. Yeah, I think it was this one. Let me see. Where are you at? Yeah, I think it was this one here. And he I think he ate some of the eggs, or all of them. I couldn't get too many eggs out of her because she wasn't that full of eggs, but he ate. Either I'm blind and I imagined that I saw eggs and there weren't any, or there were some and he ate them. So since I'm not sure, I'm not gonna take the chance with this guy. So as soon as I see 2 or 3 fries already swimming around, I'm gonna get him out of there, because I'm not gonna take the chance of him eating any fries from this breeding. Anyways, just wanted to show you guys this short clip, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.